Welcome! We're going to be learning two forms to say thanks to. One that's for beginners and one that's for intermediate level. The first one that's for beginners is simple. You take a noun and then you add a space followed by 덕분. So what does this mean? 덕분 is a noun itself that means help or favor. Like it's help that's given by someone to someone else. Basically, 덕분 just means help. So noun 덕분 literally means noun help. So like the help of the noun. But this is how you say thanks to something or thanks to someone. This will most often be a person. However, it can also be a situation or an action, like thanks to that or thanks to something that happened. But most of the time it'll be like thanks to my friend, thanks to my brother, thanks to 철수, like that. There are two ways you can use the word 덕분. The first way is with the verb eida. So the first way is you simply say it is thanks to whatever noun. So that could be a person or a situation or an action. So it is thanks to that. So how did you learn Korean? Well, it is thanks to my friend. You can say it like that. Simply, it is thanks to. And this would conjugate normally like 이에요 or 입니다 or 이야 if you're speaking casually. Any way you want to conjugate 이다. I'll give you a quick example of this. 친구 덕분이에요. So it is 이에요. It is thanks to my friend. 친구 덕분이에요. It's thanks to my friend. That's it. There is nothing else you need to know about how to use eida. So let's go on to the more common way that you're going to see 덕분 used. 덕분에. This is the most common way you're going to see 덕분 used, is with the particle 에. And it's used this way to continue the sentence. So you're not just saying, it is thanks to the end. You're saying, thanks to something or someone, and then what happened because of that. So like, thanks to my map, I didn't get lost. Thanks to this YouTube channel, I learned Korean. Something like that. This is the way it's going to be used 99% of the time. So here's our first example. 이 지도, this map, 덕분에, thanks to this map. 길 잃다 is to lose the way, literally, which means to get lost. 길을 잃지 않았어요. I didn't get lost thanks to this map. So thanks to this map, I didn't get lost. 이 지도 덕분에 길을 잃지 않았어요. 모자 덕분에. So thanks to the hat. 모자 덕분에 머리가, so my head, in this case hair, 머리가 안 젖었어요. 젖다 is to get wet, so 안 젖었어요. My hair did not get wet thanks to the hat. 모자 덕분에 머리가 안 젖었어요. So my hair didn't get wet thanks to the hat. 친구 덕분에, thanks to my friend, 좋은 걸, which is 좋은 것 with the object marker, something good. 좋은 걸, something good, 배웠어요. So I learned good things thanks to my friend. Thanks to my friend, I learned some good things. 친구 덕분에 좋은 걸 배웠어요. That's really it. This form is it's really simple. You can also start a sentence by just saying 덕분에 without a noun. 덕분에 by itself, without anything before it, just at the start of a sentence, by default means thanks to you or thanks to that. Thanks to whatever it is that would be obvious to put in here. You might also find this at the start of a sentence. You can also use 덕분 with verbs. So if you use it after a verb, the way you do it is you change that verb, an action verb or a descriptive verb, into an adjective that's in the past tense. Well, if you have an action verb, that will always end with either un or a nian. If you have a descriptive verb, that will always end with this form, 던. Once you've gotten an adjective in the past tense, then you can attach 덕분 to it. So by that it means thanks to doing something, if it's an action verb, or thanks to having been something, if it's a descriptive verb. But the usage of 덕분 here is the exact same as before. So, thanks to having done, or thanks to having been. This usage, though, is less common than just using it after a noun. Because the literal meaning is a little bit fancier, like it's not just saying thanks to that, but it's saying thanks to having done that, or thanks to having been, like that. And the way it's used is the exact same way as the other form. So you'll either see it with 덕분이다 at the end of a sentence, like it is thanks to, or deokbune, which is more common. I'm going to give you a few example sentences of this. 버스가, the bus, 일찍 오다, to come early. 일찍 온. So this is a past tense adjective form of the verb 오다, meaning to come here. So 버스가 일찍 온 덕분에 늦지 않았어요. 늦다 is to be late. 늦지 않았어요. I wasn't late thanks to the bus having come early. 버스가 일찍 온 덕분에 늦지 않았어요. 매일, every day, 샐러드만, only salad, 먹다, to eat, 먹은 덕분에. So thanks to having only eaten salad every day, 살이 빠졌어요. I lost weight thanks to having only eaten salad every single day. 매일 샐러드만 먹은 덕분에 살이 빠졌어요. So I lost weight thanks to having only eaten salad every single day. 어제, yesterday, 잠을 자다, to sleep. In this case, 잠을 적게 자다. 적다 is to be few or a little bit. 적다 is the opposite of 많다. 많다 is like 많이, like a lot. So the opposite of 많이 is 적게. 오늘, today, 일찍, early, 자다, to sleep. 잘 수 있다. I can sleep. 어제 잠을 적게 잔 덕분에 오늘 일찍 잘 수 있을 것 같아요. So thanks to sleeping a little bit yesterday, I think I'll be able to go to sleep early today. 어제 잠을 적게 잔 덕분에 오늘 일찍 잘 수 있을 것 같아요. 날씨가 빨리 추워진 덕분에 패딩이 많이 팔렸어요. 날씨가, the weather, 빨리, quickly, 추워지다, to get cold. 추워진, past tense, 덕분에, thanks to the weather having gotten cold quickly. 패딩 is like a padded jacket. 패딩이 팔리다 is to be sold. But the passive verbs, like to be sold, not to sell, but to be sold, are commonly used in Korea as a way to say can and can't. So like we could sell 팔렸어요. Literally they were sold. But this is like saying we could sell 많이, a lot of padded jackets thanks to the fact that it got cold all of a sudden. 날씨가 빨리 추워진 덕분에 패딩이 많이 팔렸어요. So you are working at a store that sells these types of padded jackets, and thanks to the weather getting cold all of a sudden, you're able to sell a lot of those. 날씨가 빨리 추워진 덕분에 패딩이 많이 팔렸어요. That's the lesson. Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you again next week. Wait, next year! 그럼 다음에 또 봐!